Guys, today I will be talking about stained glass. My name is Sydney Cook, and since you guys can't see me, I decided to put a picture of myself, putting a face to the voice and the name. Um, so let's get started. I decided to start with giving a brief background on the history of glass. The earliest known man-made glass was made by the Egyptians in the form of beads. This invention occurred between 2750 BC and 2625 BC. These beads were made by winding a thin string of molten glass around a clay core that was removable. They did this so that they made the clay core removable so that they could easily pop it out and have that hole in there so that the bead could later, once it was cooled, be strung through like something to make it into a necklace. One of the oldest known examples of multiple pieces of colored glass that was used in a window were unearthed at St. Paul's Monastery in Jarrow, England. The reason I chose to do stained glass is just because I think that stained glass is really pretty. It's something that takes a super long time to make and plan out and create, and it can also become very pricey and expensive, but the results can become breathtaking. I just think that that's a really pretty one. Most stained glass windows are they're usually found in churches. This is an example of one. This is Mary holding baby Jesus, and that's typically like what you would see in usually Catholic churches, but sometimes Christian churches as well. Going to the book, the main piece of art that I chose to do from the book is, I hope I pronounced this correctly, the Saint Chapel's stained glass windows. These stained glass windows in the Saint Chapel are located in Paris, France. And I'll get closer so you guys can see a better picture. This is a different view of the same. I'll flip back real quick. It's just a different angle, and you can see like the lights shining in a different angle as well, so you can see the different colors between the two. The first one's more blue, and this one's more like red tones and purples. I just think it's really pretty how the light reflects different colors. The man who created this, or designed this, for the chapel was, I'm so sorry if I pronounced his name wrong, but Abba Sugar. He had the idea to create this art for the windows, but he did not complete the task. The stained glass had been heavily restored over time, though, so it ended up becoming completed over time, but just not completed by that man who designed it. This man believed that light had something to do with God's presence being there with him, or anyone that was there. So he wanted to have all of the beautiful, colorful windows in the building. He also wrote 2 booklets about his ideas. So that's just like a little background on him. And that is my works cited. So if you want to continue looking up anything about stained glass, feel free to do so from my sources that were gathered, or in the book. I used pages 312 and 313.